Aurora DarkRP quiz for Jack Thompson. There are 15 questions on this quiz. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, question 1. Excuse me. If there is an active warrant on a base and all but one cop dies and he requests backup using -CR, can those cops return to the base?
No, that rule has been recently changed.
That's correct. Question 2. If you're wanted, can the CP re-want you for the same reason after your want is over?
As long as I see you with the same reason, yeah, why not?
But let's say they don't.
If they don't see you,
Let's
then
just
no.
say they're chasing you and it goes away and they want to put it back so they can find you easier.
No, you cannot.
That's correct. Question 3. Can the mayor accept stolen items to return them to their rightful owner?
Yes, they may.
That's correct. Question 4. Default laws Rule 5 states that counterfeiting machines are illegal when regulated by CP. Is this correct or no?
They are always illegal.
That's correct.
They're always illegal.
Question 5. If you are a moderator and your fellow moderator is abusing, what is your course of action?
Gather proof and make a staff report.
That's correct. Or you could also call super admin on, etc. Explain metagaming.
Metagaming is when you use out-of-character information for an in-roleplay reason. For example, somebody says they have printers in OOC, you cannot want them.
That is correct. Excuse me. Corrupt CPs are allowed to help criminals directly, yes or no?
Not directly. They may be paid to ignore a crime.
That is correct. Where are we? I was reading something. Question 8. While an admin said a player starts to cuss you out or be disrespectful, what do you do?
First step of action, gag, and then after the main sit, warn or ban for disrespect, depending on severity.
That's correct. Question 9. When can you block cameras? When can't you block cameras? Another way I could state this is what could you use to block cameras? What can't you use to block cameras?
You cannot use props, but you may use entities, including printers or ammo boxes.
That's correct. Question 11. Sorry, question 10. What door of a building do you have to own the whole base?
You must own the front door, the very first door of the base.
That's correct. How do you define a one-way prop? Are they or aren't they allowed?
One-way props are not allowed, and a one-way prop is where an enemy can't see you, but you can see them, giving you advantage to shoot and kill.
That's correct. You said they're not allowed?
Not allowed.
That's correct. Question 12. Can you hide your buttons or keypads from plain sight?
No, you may not.
That's also correct. Question 13. When are you allowed to use no clip?
You are allowed to use no clip for an administrative situation or any non-RP related incident.
That's correct. Question 14. Someone leaves the server intentionally before or during an admin sit. What is your course of action?
Ban for leaving to avoid punishment.
That's correct. And our final question, question 15. Player A hires player B, who is a hitman, and places a hit on player C for an invalid RP reason. Player C is killed by the hitman and asks for the RP reason for the hit. An admin is called. Who is at fault?
The hitman is at fault for accepting a non-RP reason.
Is the player that had the hit on him at fault?
Yeah. Or no, it's the guy who was hired to kill because he did not get a valid reason.
That is correct and incorrect. Both player A and player B. Player A for placing the hit and player B for accepting the hit. Alright, thank you. This concludes the end of the Aurora DarkRP interview or quiz for Jack Thompson. There were 15 questions on this quiz. He got basically 14.5 out of 15 correct. I'll get back to you with your answers shortly. Thank you.